You know, there are some absolutely horrible yield max funds. I want to talk about some of them today. We're going to put some numbers to it and just show you how bad some of them have been. And for me, going into retirement here, semi-retirement at the end of this year, guys, I can't touch these. I don't know if you own these and you like them or don't like them. Please let me know in the comments. Let me see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 I want to talk about that have been really bad. And then one, it's like, what's the point? Why even own it? So let's start with the one that's what's the point? Don't even own it. And that is XOMO, XOMO. Like, if you invested $10,000 in XOMO when it came out, right now you'd have $10,075. And with the low yield that it pays, I mean, there's so many better options than XOMO. Maybe you like the underlying or whatever, but if you're trying to retire and you're trying to build wealth or heading into retirement, XOMO ain't it. I mean, it's not underwater, but you made $75 off of it. If you invested 10K, it's ridiculous. So yeah, I think there's a lot better options, but it's not nearly as bad as some of these. So we're going to go from the least worst to the absolute worst. So let's start here. Got to go with old GOOY. Never been a fan of GOOY. I mean, I don't mind Google the company. That's the underlying here. I don't know. I don't know if that's the issue really. It's just the way the Yield Max does their calls. They've been screwing up GOOY for a long time, and that continues. If you had 10K into GOOY, you'd have 9,464 now. I mean, and the dividend ain't all that, and so the return on investment is going to take a while. I don't know, man. I ain't touching GOOY. I haven't, and I won't. There's got to be some major turnaround with GOOY before I even think about getting back into that old thing. So, or before I even get into that thing. So GOOY makes a list of the ones I would not touch as I'm heading into retirement. This one, probably everyone knows this one, right? OARK. A lot of it, of course, is the underlying. Now, I do not follow the calls, so maybe Yield Max has done a good job, done a bad job. I don't know with OARK, but if you invested 10K as of Friday, you'd have $9,384. Losing money, underwater. The problem with all of these that I'm going to list is if you're heading into retirement or you are retired, you can't like pull the dividends, or at least all of them or something, because they're totally underwater continuously. And if you pull the dividends, it's going to drop even more. You're going to lose money. Guys, for right now, as we speak right now, the numbers don't lie. These are not good. So yeah, OARK, not for me. Can't touch it. Okay, next. I know this one has a lot of love. A lot of people love it and been talking about it recently, and you know, whatever. It's ULTY. It has not been good. They're going to change their strategy. Maybe they're going to do this. They're going to do that. Well, whatever. I guess we'll just wait for it to happen. I can't touch this thing. I mean, if you invested $10,000 in it since inception, it ain't even been out that long. You're down to 8,391. This thing is continually losing money hand over fist. The dividends are not matching the share price appreciation. Now, someone could argue and say, Mike, you know, if I bought 3 weeks ago at the very bottom, well, congratulations to you. You would be up. But you know what I've seen with ULTY? It's called ULTY, Ultimate Dividend. You think that's going to change? You think that's the whole focus of this fund, is to generate as much revenue as possible by using highly volatile underlyings. Maybe they'll change those underlyings and they can't name it ULTY anymore. They'll have to mid-range, MLTY, I don't know. So regardless, you're down almost 2K in this thing since it started. And people that say, oh, it's hit the bottom. They said that at 15. They said it at 12. Now again, people are saying, oh, it's around 10. It's hit the bottom. Good luck. Okay, 8,391 is what you're left with after this albatross. Okay, next. Yep, old Tesley. Numbers don't lie, boys and girls. Now, I do want to say something before I carry on with the rest of this list and talking about Tesley. You know, the thing like Tesley and maybe OARK or maybe ULTY is the point of investing in these is to get your money paid back. And that point on, you're going to be living off free dividends, right? Because you put in a certain amount of dividends or money into the fund. After a certain point in time, the dividends are going to repay that. And then past that point, it's all free money. It's all profit, right? So there's something to be said for Tesley and ULTY from that standpoint. I mean, for something like XOMO, you're going to wait like 30 years on that thing or whatever. AIYY, forget about it. Forget about it, right? So I guess there's a point to Tesley and ULTY, and I could see an argument behind that. But let's get into Tesley. Tesley, if you invested $10,000 in it, you have $7,276. So you're almost down $3K in total returns on that thing with dividends reinvested. The underlying has just been in like a 3-year downtrend. I mean, and there has been really, I mean, it'll spike and get up to a level and then immediately get shorted and crushed and people quit buying it. They take profits and down it goes. So until Tesla recovers, Tesley is going to continue to be an albatross and continue just to suck your money away. So as going into retirement like I am, I can't do this. The underlying is not good enough to match up with the dividends. Now, if you're a firm believer in Tesla as a company, okay, there you go. You got something there, but for me, nah, I'm not in love with any single company, honestly. I can move on from one to another. It doesn't matter to me. So, yeah, Tesley has been an albatross in your account. Now the absolute worst, and I don't think it's a surprise to anybody unless you don't follow them and stuff. But this AIYY thing has just been horrible, and it hasn't even been out that long. Look, check out these. I don't mean to laugh. This thing is really bad, really bad. If you invested 10K in the AIYY when it came out, you're already down 6,237. So almost 4K down in a short time this has come out. I mean, the underlying is not good, and it's going to have to take some kind of revolution of unprecedented sorts to even get even on this thing. I mean, maybe you're in it because of the same reasons of like the others, and you want to get your dividend paid back, or you don't want to sell at a loss, right? That's a lot of people. I got no problem selling at a loss and moving into something that I think is going to give me better potential, and I can make up that loss rather quickly. If you've been in AIYY for a while, you're in trouble, and it doesn't look like there's no hope for that thing. I don't know what to tell you about it. That's just a bad egg right there. So yeah, that's my list of funds I am not touching. With YieldMax heading into retirement, we ain't trying to lose money here. We're trying to stay even or make money. We're trying to preserve capital. At least I am. None of these are it, boys. This is Mike, Tactical Stock Scalper, out.